Let's talk about work. What is work? Well, let me start this way. We have this as a body, and it is having a force that is acting on it. So when you look at this diagram, before your screen, we are having this shape of a body that is being pushed through a certain distance we are calling S. Now, in science, when we move a body from one point to another, we have done work on that body. And for us to calculate the magnitude of that work, we say the work done in moving this body from this point to that point is given by the force that acted in moving this body and the distance moved in the direction of this force. And so this is work is equal to force times distance, which is S, which is right there, as work is equal to F times S. So if we may define what work is, this is what we would say. Work is the product of force acting on a body and the distance moved in the direction of the force. And that is why we say that work is force times distance. It's the product of force and the distance moved in the direction of the force. This is when the force is acting in a direction that is parallel to the direction of the force. But there are times when this force is not acting in a parallel manner, like here. Maybe it's acting at an angle to the horizontal, like in this case. If the force is acting at an angle to the horizontal, like in this case, we're supposed to first resolve this force to the horizontal. Then, like we've done here, that in this case we say that the work done by this force is going to be F, which is the force times the cosine of theta times the distance covered. So, in other words, what we're trying to say, or what I'm trying to show you here, is that in case the force is acting in such a way that it is not parallel to the direction where the body is moving, then we're supposed to first resolve this force to the right direction of the direction of the body. Then we multiply it by the distance, and so this is how this becomes F times S cosine of theta. Now, by saying F cosine of theta, I am assuming that you are well versed with how we resolve forces. And if you do not know how to resolve forces, there is a video explaining that. Now, when we say that work done is equal to force times distance, this force we are talking about, the SI unit for force is newtons. And when we multiply that by the distance, the SI unit for distance is meters. So it means that when it comes to work done is in Newton meters. This could be the units, yeah. Now, these Newton meters are called a joule. So, in other words, the SI unit for work done is joules. We measure work in joules. And so, if you're required to explain what a joule is, you simply say that a joule is the work done when a force of 1 Newton moves through a distance of 1 meter, and that happens in the direction of the force. And also the other thing that we need to know is that work done is a scalar quantity. By scalar quantity, I mean it is a physical quantity that only has magnitude and no direction. This brings us to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out other excellent videos on the channel and don't forget to subscribe. For Kisembo Academy, this is Arnold Rangakuramia helping you manifest excellence.